the first bag I picked up, probably not the first one, but at the age of 10, I've had a friend, his dad had an alcohol cabinet and a bar in their house, and we would go and steal alcohol out of their bar and drink it and do things. Yeah, I mean, and then what that led to is me going to parties and doing things like that, hanging out with older kids, and sooner or later I was smoking marijuana, and by the age of 15 I was doing methamphetamine and cocaine and LSD. So when we pick up these bags, there's no guarantee that it's going to stop with those things that we start.
So some of those bags to lead to death?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's our last project.
Okay, here's one. This is that bag of worry I was talking about. Having that car accident and choosing to put on the, basically, I don't think God's got me. I don't think His promises are true. So I'm going to worry about everything that's happening to me. And you know what, guys? It's continually going to weigh me down. Just like somebody said that they've, had one of these army bags on before. They're very heavy. And let's see. Then we'll talk about my briefcase, which symbolizes financial issues, financial trouble. So I don't have money to pay my bills. I don't trust that God has the right things worked out for me. So I'm going to worry about those things. I cannot say that God is real and worry about these things, because if He's God and He's real, He's got it, right? If He's really who He says He is, and I follow Him, He's got me. So I pick up that. Pardon me?
You have to have faith in Him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I didn't have that for a very long time. So, okay, here. When I was 21 years old, and I got a job in construction. I was roofing houses, carried up 2 architectural bundles of shingles, up a ladder, 85 pounds apiece, stepped off the ladder, and broke my back. I had 2 spinal fusion back surgeries. It took me 10 years to get over. And I dealt with that, and I became addicted to pain medication. Very serious pain medication. So I lived my life and probably resulted in my divorce. So I choose to, you notice, guys, guess what? Yeah, guess what? It's starting to get a little hectic in me. Because I'm getting kind of full here. So I got it. Huh? No, these are someone else's bags. So, what is this? And this is the big one. My divorce. And these are things that stay with you because they don't just affect us in ourselves. They are just our divorce, not being with that person anymore. It starts affecting our self-esteem and the way we think other people see us. We don't see that we're worthy anymore for anyone to like us because, guess what? That person left. They didn't think you were good enough, so no one else probably thinks you're good enough. Well, go ahead, Isaac.
So, you said since it's such a big bag, I would say it has a bunch of other emotions in it too.
There's a lot of those.
I mean, divorce causes depression.
Anger, depression, worry. It causes everything. I mean, it is. I could probably fit a lot of these things in this bag. I mean, and that's how big of a bag it was to me. So when we start talking now, and this is the one that hurt really bad.
Can you still not see yourself?
No, she took my son and basically has told me where he's at. So he's named after me, and so who's able to take away all these burdens and bags that I have? Yeah, Christ is able to. So when I forgave my wife, I'm setting down that bag of divorce because I no longer have any hard feelings for her, guys. When I'm taking that worry away, the fact that I can't see my son, guys, that is an issue that God will work out, and if it's meant to be, the Lord will let me have that relationship again. My financial problems, guys, since I've been tithing and I've been doing everything that God's asked me to do, I don't have financial problems anymore. God has taken care of me on very many different ways, so I continue to trust in Him that He's got it all under control. issue of physical pain and worry, guys, we can continue to set all of these things on the cross and lay them at Christ's feet, because He's able to carry that burden, guys. He's able to take that heaviness and that weight off of my shoulders and take it onto Himself. And most of all, guys, I've been freed from my drug addiction. I've sought after Christ, and He has allowed me to not want that, to want to use drugs anymore, because I know it will only harm me. So after 20 years, guys, I've laid that at Christ's feet. So, what is the result now? When I had all those things in my hand, what could I not do? I couldn't help anybody. My feet and my hands were full. I couldn't be Christ's hands and feet because I was full of weight and problems. When He took those things off of me, I was able to free my hands up to help other people. Until I got to the point where I laid these things down and let Christ take care of them, I was of no use to God. But now that I've been able to take care of these issues through His power and through the Holy Spirit's power, guys, I'm free from that addiction and that pain. So, and like I said, I wish all my soon-to-be ex-wife, my child, everything is forgiven. I don't have those problems anymore. So, if you have any issues, if you have any burdens, Jesus is big enough to take care of them. Because if He's not big enough to take care of them, He's not God. And I know that He is. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. He is basically identical to me. I mean, He looks exactly like me. And it was a very hard thing to get over. And I was very unforgiving. And I was very mad. And I was very, I wished bad things for her. I wish that she would fail. But guess what, guys? When I hold those things, guess who's holding these bags now? It's not her. It's not her. It's me. So, here's the solution to our